a city of character and of characters. Amsterdam is alive with the energy of its townsfolk. Kind, open-minded and resolute people, all with the same strong heart as their sailor, explorer and trader ancestors. Dirk is a Dutch history teacher. Because of his studies, job and way of life, he knows all the secrets of his beloved Amsterdam. He has accepted to accompany us along the narrow streets and canals to unveil the city's true soul and hidden richness.
Hello, I'm Gerk and I'm here to tell you about the beautiful city of Amsterdam.
Oh my heart, taking me back to blue, falling into my own senses. Another night, another day, it's better this way, let the music play. Oh my heart.
Bicycles are the first thing one notices in Amsterdam. They are literally everywhere. At any time of the day or evening, the bicycle ballet unfolds. Central Station is Amsterdam's main point of contact.
In about 1880, the city of Amsterdam needed a new central station. Train traffic was growing enormously. Lots of people traveled by train. They needed a new station, but the city was crowded, there was no room for a new station. So they decided in the end to build an island in the sea, and on that island they built the station you see behind me. Every day about 700,000 people make use of this station.
Dam Square is in the heart of the city, the real best and worst of the ancient Dutch capital. The true jewel of Dam Square is the Royal Palace, originally conceived as the town hall during the Dutch Golden Age. Haven of tolerance, Amsterdam witnesses all kinds of social paradoxes. Prostitutes who perch in the window of their sitting rooms can do so because of Amsterdam's long-held belief that what people do in their own homes is their own business. In any case, the concept of a legalized red light district is not new in Amsterdam.
You see a little statue. It is to commemorate the girls who work here, and it's asking for respect for the girls who work here. The prostitution area has been here since 1400. It's always been in this area. Ladies got prostituted because two reasons. One reason was just to earn money. One reason was they were the women of sailors. The sailors sometimes did not return home from their voyage far away. Then they were a widow and they had to take care of the children. They had to make an existence and earn some money. And one of the means to get money was to prostitute. This was a harbor town. There were always sailors who wanted to have a good time and relax, and so they came here to have some fun.
Even the coffee shops follow on Amsterdam's headstrong quest for freedom. They have sold cannabis under a quasi-legal status for over 30 years. With its flourishing economy and its liberal philosophy, Amsterdam has always been attracted by the Calvinist principle of freedom of conscience. Therefore, the vital potpourri of religions found a fertile breeding ground here. Imposing and monumental in its size, the Oude Kerk, literally Old Church, is a typical expression of the complex religious processes in Holland.
In this church, the painter Rembrandt, he was married here, and his first wife Saskia is buried in this church.
The wealthier residents of Amsterdam took their religion seriously. Evidence of this attitude is the construction of almshouses, destined for widows and elderly women.
This is the Wegencourt. It's a very old place in the center of Amsterdam, very quiet place.
Westerkerk is another Amsterdam's important landmarks.
The Western Church, it was built around 1620. It was for the new area that was built for the common people in Amsterdam. It's a Protestant church, not a Catholic one, so there are no statues, no paintings. The interior is white and a little empty. It has a beautiful organ, and inside the painter Rembrandt is buried. His grave is in there.
In the vicinity of Westerkerk, Anne Frank took cover in the annex, her hiding place from the Nazis.
Standing here in front of the secret annex. It's behind me. In this house, the back house, Anne Frank was in hiding for more than 2 years, together with her family and another family, and the dentist Fritz Pfeffer. And the windows were blinded because of the neighbors, that they could not be seen by the neighbors, except for the top window of the attic, because that was quite safe. And that was very important to Anne Frank to have this window to see the sky, the birds, and the chestnut tree. She writes about it in her diary several times. Writing, of course, was very important for her, but also seeing the sky, being by herself at the attic.
Amsterdam's deep respect for human beings is almost unparalleled in other European cities. This attitude is particularly vivid towards homosexuals.
It has the form of a pink triangle. In Second World War, the German forced gay people to wear a pink triangle so they could be located easily and arrested and brought to a concentration camp to be killed. Every year in the beginning of August there's a Canal Pride, boats with gay people passing through the canals. A lot of people come and want to see that.
Amsterdam calls itself the capital of inspiration, and in fact life in the city is a strong stimulus for all the senses.
Welcome in our shop. My name is Henk. I'm from Amsterdam. My shop over here started 3 weeks ago, but I'm already for 25 years in cheese, so I can say I know a lot about cheese. Our proud is our farmhouse cheese, Contadino. That's the name, I think, because they're made with unpasteurized milk, so the milk is not heated. From all different farmers, from all different languages, from all different ages. So it means the younger the cheese, less taste. The older the cheese, it's more taste. Our special bread, we sell those ones only the weekends. It's a handmade bread, a little bit of Italian proud, because it's made of the sun-dried tomatoes from Italy. Inside there's the gorgonzola picante with the pine pits on top. And if you heat it for a while, it's very nice, like a dinner or as a small snack. It's not a pizza, it's bread from here from Holland, handmade.
I want you to get together.
Jordan district is named after the gardens that have flourished in the area since its construction 500 years ago. Folk songs, ballads and sentimental singing have always been part of the Jordan way of life. They were sung by local folk heroes, the immortal Johnny Jordan, Tant Leen and Johnny Meyer, whose statues could be found on the Elandsgracht.
Geef mij maar Amsterdam, dat is mooier dan Parijs. Geef mij maar Amsterdam, mijn Amsterdams paleis. Ja, we geven samen aan dat we houden van Amsterdam. Zo in Amsterdam zijn, geven we allemaal gelijk. Geef mij maar Amsterdam.
Every year in September, Amsterdam's streets host the Jordan Festival, an inner-city festival paying homage to its glorious folk singers.
Bij ons in de Jordaan, zie je jongens en meiden dansen gaan. Bij ons in de Jordaan, waar de bloemen voor de ramen staan. En Amsterdamse humor nooit verloren gaat, zolang de lepel in de breipot staat. Omdat het zo lekker is, omdat het zo lekker is, zolang de lepel in de breipot staat.
To Amsterdamers' great joy, every Sunday morning the hand organ festivals liven up the squares and streets with organ grinders who come into the capital from villages in the countryside to pay homage to one of the dearest and most rooted traditions of Amsterdam.
Oh,
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Have a good day,
Yes,
because
thank
it is already a good day.
It's already a good day.
When
May
you-
I have your name, please, sir?
My name. You know Danny Kay?
Yes.
Well, I'm not Danny Kay, I'm Danny.
You're playing the organ?
Yeah.
How long are you doing this?
Well, I suppose 40 years, 45 years.
45 years, that's very, very long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
And working as a professional.
I was a teacher, high school teacher in the Dutch language. But I was also a musician, playing flauto traverso. And I'm a lover of a barrel organ because my family.
The flower market of Amsterdam is here since 1862. The flowers were brought in Amsterdam by boats, and now still the shops are on boats on the river. It's a little bit of tourist market nowadays. People from the center of Amsterdam also come here to buy the flowers. Lots of bulbs are bought here and sold here to tourists. Nowadays there are lots of flowers grown in the Netherlands, and there's a big flower auction near Amsterdam in Aalsmeer, and flowers from Aalsmeer are sold all over the world, from Italy, Australia, China and the United States. Everywhere you can buy Dutch flowers.
Amsterdammers like to go shopping in colourful and lively open-air bazaars and flea markets.
I'm standing here on the Waterloo Square for 30 years. 30 years I sell books, as you see, second-hand books, new books, everything people like.
Strange things happen in my car.
Amsterdammers love their green areas and make a point of enjoying them at every opportunity.
Amsterdam is a very green city. It has 28 parks. Today we're in the Vondel Park in the center of Amsterdam. A lot of people come here to have a walk or have a bike ride.
Creatures jump from
Eating out in Amsterdam is a gastronomic delight, with wholesome local specialities complemented by a variety of ethnic dishes from around the world. Beer is the national drink. Leidseplein is the focal point of Amsterdam's nightlife.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants and I'll bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough of 2-hand touch. You want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House hash browns.
Rembrandt Square is one of the most popular nocturnal haunts for young people.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day, with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils.
The best testimony of Dutch glory is the greatness of its artists. Amsterdam boasts the world's largest collection of works by Vincent van Gogh.
Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set
Amsterdam itself is an unparalleled masterpiece of art, called by some the Venice of the North, for its more than 100 kilometers of canals, about 90 islands, and 1,500 bridges.
Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that...
Hi, well, welcome on board the Paradis. My name is Walter Flesch. I'm your captain for the trip. and 42 years old, and I'm doing this kind of work for 10 years now, giving people private tours on the canals of Amsterdam on board the Paradis. And Paradis is an old sister's boat. She's built in 1910 and beautiful, restored to do private cruises to the canals of Amsterdam. And for me, you see, it's a very nice job as well, sitting around talking to people and showing them the nice parts of the old town.
And how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set.
If Amsterdam is an open-air museum, then every Dutchman displays an artistic mood and a wonderful taste for a romantic way of life. About 5,000 people live in concrete-supported houses.
We're guests on a houseboat, and the houseboat is owned by...
Kitty. Hi.
Kitty, what is your age?
I'm 30 years old.
And how long have you been living on this houseboat?
Now for almost a year and a half.
Not so long. Do you like it to live on a houseboat?
I really like it. It's really lovely, and as you can see, like the goose are swimming by. It's really living in the middle of the center of Amsterdam, and also in the middle of nature.
Do you invite friends here?
Yes, very often. They invite themselves because they like to come here.
Okay. And what you cook for dinner for them?
Yeah, always something different, but my specialty is Mexican soup.
Okay,
That's
and do they like it?
Yes. Well, they say they do.
Just one of those days, you say the right things to keep me moving on, to keep me going strong.
There is life beyond Amsterdam too. Marken is one of the most picturesque Dutch fishing villages, a small island community on the Esselmeer.
Goedemiddag, we zijn op het eiland Marken in restaurant Land en Zeezicht en ik zit aan tafel met mevrouw.
Mevrouw Seitje te Napel. Ik ben op Marken geboren en ik ben in 1963 getrouwd. En het restaurant was van mijn schoonouders en zodoende ben ik hier komen werken. In 1985 hebben wij het overgenomen en mijn man is erin gekomen en nu werkt er op het ogenblik ook een schoonzoon. En de laatste jaren zijn er ook veel toeristen van over de hele wereld. Italianen, Spanjaarden, Amerikanen. Over de hele wereld komen ze hier naartoe.